If this is your first time, my name is Pops and Francis, and welcome to Women Healing Together, where we deal with all things women. If you are already a part of the WHT family, thank you for staying with us. Because remember, it's not just my channel, it's your channel, and it is our channel. Because we heal so much better when we heal together. Today, I will be addressing the topic, how to make people take you seriously. Because as women, sometimes people believe we aspire too high. Maybe you're in a field that's dominated by men, or simply put, persons just think that, hey, why should I take her seriously? So come with me as I dig in and share some points with you. So, like me, maybe you have a goofy side, the side where you joke around and you laugh and you make fun and all of that. But at the end of the day, whether it's in our professions, whether it's in our family, with friends, even with the general public, there are times when we want persons to take us seriously. The first way to make people take you seriously is to keep your word. Let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. If you keep your word, persons will be able to trust you because your word is your bond. Point number 2, be clear. Brené Brown in her book, Dare to Lead, says, being clear is being kind. In other words, be clear about your expectations. Be clear about outcomes. Because when you are clear, then persons are able to meet you where you are. It's either they accept you or they don't. But at least they'll have an understanding that this is what you stand for. Because then there is no confusion or misconception about what you require. Number 3. Admit when you are wrong. People will take you seriously as a woman, whether it is in your profession or other areas of your life, if we are able to admit when we have done something wrong. Because at the end of the day, none of us is perfect. People will realize that you're humble, that you're open to correction, and you are able to move forward from the mistakes that you have made. Which leads me to point number 4. Yes, admit when you're wrong, but do not over apologize. I believe that sometimes as women, we feel the need to over apologize for every single thing. There is a difference between being humble and just not having everything together or not having things together, because we don't have to have everything together. But the point is, do not over apologize. If you have done something incorrect, made a mistake, then fine, do that. But if someone brings something to your attention, acknowledge that that has happened and then move on to a recommendation or accept the person's recommendation. So for example, you could say, oh, thank you for pointing that out to me, really missed me, I will make the corrections right away. Right? Another way that you can limit over apologizing is by researching before you act. Be informed, be in the know, and talk to others so that you can get perspective. Number 5, know your strengths and your weaknesses. It is good to have a great understanding or a good understanding of self. Know what you can do, know what you can't do. So when persons see you, they will see someone who is self-aware. In that way, you will not be venturing into things that you know that you're not good at, but at the same time, owning and honing those areas that you have done well. Also, understanding and knowing your strengths and especially your weakness will provide you with the insight to know that you need to dig deeper in order to develop those areas of weakness while basking in your God-given strengths and talents, gifts that you have been blessed with. Number 6, be purposeful. Persons are attracted to purpose. So, how do you do this? Always give your best. And when you are not able to give your best, know when to take a break. It is better to take a break than to go forward and produce things that are mediocre. So you are purposeful and you are respectable by the quality of work that you produce, by how you communicate with others, by how you dress and carry yourself, your demeanor. In other words, I'm saying you will command respect, not demand respect. There are many times as women when we stand out in the workplace, we stand out among peers, and there is a sense of, she is behaving as if she's better than I am. Persons may not like you, but they should respect you. So walk in the God-given purpose for which you are created and project that respectability by your high quality of work, your high quality of life, and the high quality that you use to communicate to give God glory. And number 7, the last one, and I believe it is the most important. You can do all of number 6, and there will be someone in your circle who decides not to take you seriously. So number 7 is to establish your boundaries. Yes, know what you accept, know what you reject. Know the circle, know the atmosphere, know the type of people you want to be a part of, and do not apologize for your values and for your perspective. If there are others who are still not taking you seriously, after going through the 6 points that I've shared, stand your ground, because you know who you are and the greatness for which you have been created. And do not allow anybody to cause you to feel embarrassed, belittled, demean, or less than because you have set your boundaries. So those are the 7 things that you can do, practical, to ensure that others take you seriously. Remember to subscribe, comment, and please, please, please share this video, because I am sure not only you, but a woman you know somewhere will benefit from this video today. See you soon, and remember, we heal so much better when we heal together.
Comment below, what do you do to ensure that people take you seriously?